Yes, sir, there will be
and a public hearing. So anyone interested in appearing, please make plans to attend next meeting. Okay. Okay, this time we will discuss the ratification of the Homeland Security Grant Agreement for the Fire Department. Once again, Ms. Dale Batten will bring that forward.
We recommend the Commission approve the ratification of the execution of the FY 2014 Homeland Security Program State Homeland Security Grant received from Georgia Emergency Management Agency in the amount of $25,000 for hazmat equipment for the Douglas Fire Department.
Okay. Heard the recommendations, or motion? Motion by Commissioner Swain, is there a second? Second by Commissioner Moore. Is there any discussion? Is there any discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Ms. Dale. Next item is to discuss the award of the street resurfacing contract. Mr. Jacob Lott will bring that forward.
Thank you, Mayor. Tonight, I have a recommendation that the Mayor Commission approve and award the street resurfacing contract in the amount of $462,522.05 to East Coast Asphalt LLC, which was the lowest qualified bidder, and authorize Mayor Dennis to execute the contract. Also approve local funds required to be funded by Splosh 5 funds.
Okay. For the recommendations, is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Moore, second by Commissioner Anderson. Is there discussion? Is there discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Aye. Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, that concludes all our work session items. At this time, we'd ask staff for comments. Ms. George, I'm sure you have a nice list that a lot of happenings going on in our community. So
you're right. This time of year, it seems we have a lot of our community and our city-related events. So I'm just going to try to cover the ones that's going to take place between now and our next City Commission meeting. This Thursday will be the 11th annual Hometown Harvest event. This will be located on the vacant lot on the corner of Bryan and Madison Avenue. Candy distribution will be from 4 until 6 p.m. Registration for the costume contest is from 4 until 5:30. And then the costume contest will begin at 6:15, and the winners will be announced at 7:30 p.m. This event is hosted annually by our City of Douglas Main Street office. And I will say that we have been getting a lot of calls coming into the office regarding the traditional Halloween day. That day will still be observed as on the calendar on October the 31st, and we are encouraging, and our police chief is going to come up with some other information, but we are encouraging parents whenever they take the kids out trick-or-treating to only do so between 6 and 9 p.m. For sure no later than 9 p.m. And if residents are not participating, remember to turn off the porch lights during that time. Another announcement, we are in the process of accepting registrations for our annual Festival of Lights Christmas Parade that will be held on Saturday, December the 6th. And the theme for this event is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Beginning November the 1st through November the 30th, the Douglas Fire Department in South Wire will begin collecting toys for the annual Toys for Tots program. And if anyone has a new unwrapped toy they would like to drop off at either of the fire stations or South Wire, they can do so between this time. And distribution of these toys will take place between December the 10th through the 18th. And for more information, they can always call South Wire or the Douglas Fire Department. Some other community events that's taking place this weekend in Coffee County. The Broxton Chicken Livers and Gizzards Festival will be this weekend over in the city of Broxton. It's a Friday night and Saturday event. Also, First Baptist Church will be hosting a Pirates and Princesses Ball. Will be held this Friday at 6:30 p.m. and the pancake breakfast will be Saturday from 8:45 until 10 p.m. Also, First United Methodist Church will host the annual Harper's Bazaar going on this Saturday from 9 until 12. And over at Central Square Complex, that will be the host site for the first annual, maybe it's going to be an annual event, Pyrex and Vintage Kitchenware Show will be take place over at the complex in the Youth Center from 12 until 2 p.m. So those are some of the community events, and with private people organizing events, we definitely keep a lot of activities and things to do to attract people to our community. Those are the announcements I have, unless you all have any questions about any of those events.
do we need to make it, is the junk drop-off, is that after the next meeting? Is it like?
It is.
Okay, well, we'll say,
it's
we
that
could
Saturday, yes.
save it after that. Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. I just want
WDTV 13. Programming is sponsored by
Roscoe Allen Jr. and Gubus Modular Buildings in Ocilla, Georgia. We proudly support local programming on WDTV 13. Storage Solutions, etc., locally owned and operated and located at 1010 Bowens Mill Road, Southeast in Douglas. American Truck Parts Incorporated, a proud sponsor of WDTV 13 programming. 100 Men in Black and Roscoe Allen Company. 100 Men in Black working to bring unity to our community since 2002. Dewey Hayes Jr., attorney at law, selected to the top 100 trial lawyers in the state of Georgia. East Coast Asphalt. We top 'em all, and thank you, Coffee County. Fletcher Oil Company, since 1966, has been supporting local activities and a proud sponsor of community programming on WDTV 13. Fletcher Oil Company is a member of the Women's Business Enterprise National Council. Harper & Company Builders, serving Douglas and Coffee County for 29 years. And a proud sponsor of community programming.
You're not who you used to be. And neither are we. With a caring staff, experienced doctors, and the most advanced technology, Coffee Regional Medical Center in Douglas, Georgia is better than ever before.
Thank you, Mayor. As everybody's aware, like Ms. Georgia said, Friday is Halloween, the 31st. From 6 to 9 will be the Halloween hours. We're asking people at 9 o'clock to please turn your front porch lights off so everybody knows that there's no more giving out candy. We're going to have officers patrolling the city and the different neighborhoods to make sure we keep our kids safe. Also, Golf Club Drive will be a one-way from Walker Street through Briarwood back to Gaskins. We're asking people, if you're going to come to the golf club area, to please come through Walker to Golf Club for the one-way purpose. No vehicles will be allowed to park on the right-of-way on Golf Club Drive. If you do park your vehicle, we will tow it. So please just continue to help us out with making sure the traffic continue to flow freely in that area, so that way we won't have to tow any vehicles. You know, our main thing is to keep people safe and not have any issues. When you're out there, if you see law enforcement officers, if you need their assistance, please get in contact with them. Also, if you see patrol officers riding around the neighborhoods, get a hold of one of them or just call 911 if you have any issues. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay. It is very important that we keep our children safe. So, standard procedure, glow-in-the-dark vests, lights, flashlights. We call them chem lights, glow-in-the-dark lights or whatever. So please react accordingly. If you're going to have your children out after dark, if you're in a stroller or some type of vehicle, make sure it has some lights on it that can be recognized by people driving up and down the road, because a lot of people live in those areas and they want to get back into homes. So please help us with that. We don't want to get anybody hurt, and make sure our children have a safe Halloween and trick-or-treat. We are giving away plenty of free candy down here at the festival downtown. So if you're interested in getting candy, just make sure your kids come down there. We'll make sure they get plenty of candy. I know the dentists love that, but the doctors don't. So okay, any other staff at this time needs to make a comment? Okay. This time we'll open up the floor to the audience for general comments. Please go to the podium and state your name and who represents you, and limit your comments to 3 minutes, please. Okay. No one tonight. Okay, that's fine. We will now ask for any comments from our commissioners. Mr. Pearson, would you like to begin, please?
Thank you, Mayor. A couple of things. First, I'd like to thank Mr. Carter again for his service, what he's done, the risks he's taken on behalf of the lives of our residents here in the city of Douglas. We really appreciate what you did. We just thank God that you rebounded back safely from that incident. Secondly, I'd like to remind everyone that this week, Monday through Friday, what are we, October 27th through the 31st, I think?
That's right.
Okay. It's the last week to early vote. I urge everyone who's registered to please go out and exercise your right to vote. You can early vote at the registrar's office located at Ashley Street, beginning at 8:30 a.m. up until 5 o'clock p.m. Lastly, the women's group that I'm affiliated with will be having a barbecue fundraiser this Friday from 11:30 until. The menu consists of grilled chicken, field peas with okra or collard greens, potato salad, crackling bread or regular bread, and cake. And the price for the menus, the price for the dinners are $7. And for more information, you can contact 912-850-3073. I think that's all I have, Mayor. So I'd like to ask everybody to try it. Please be safe for upcoming Halloween.
Okay, thank you very much. Commissioner Anderson?
Just like to say that I appreciate what Mr. Carter did, our patrolman. It's good to know we have people like that are willing to serve. It's a dangerous job. I surely don't want to do it, but I appreciate people like him that's willing to put their life on the line and step up when they have to or need to. I also like to remind everybody that time changes this weekend.
Right.
Fall back an hour Saturday night. So we'll have to make a note of that. It gets further into the winter every year. I don't know why they just don't put it one time and leave it alone. I just wanted to say that. A lot of people forget, I'll probably be one of them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Hudson.
Yes, I'd like to announce that the Coffee Literacy Community Program, CLCP, will be putting on an event. Last year we had a spelling bee. This year we're putting on a trivia pursuit. This will take on November the 13th, and for scholarships for GED testing. We're still looking for groups.
Yes, sir.
Still looking for teams, 3-man teams to participate. If anybody want to participate, the admission fee is $250 per group. You can contact either myself at 912-327-3179, or you can contact Miss Christy Morgan at the City of Douglas at 389-3401, and she can forward you to who you need to talk to. We'd like to thank you in advance for your help. And I also like to say on this fundraiser, we also will be giving away gifts. We'll be selling tickets for an iPad, and other gifts at the event. The event will be held at the Martin Theater, so we look forward to your participation.
Thank you, Mr. Hudson. Mr. Moore?
Mayor, what about the mayor's motorcade? Is it?
It's in December.
I know it, but I mean, are you going?
Yes, sir.
You make me. And tomorrow night I'll be married 59 years to the same woman. So
Congratulations.
you have my sympathy. I mean,
We had your sympathy.
You were married 59 years. Yeah, one day shot.
There is a standard comment about that, but we don't need to be made in this forum.
There's a star in her crown.
Amen, brother. Commissioner Swain?
Yeah, just an announcement for the community. Don Jones, and the Bethel Family Worship Center, the Coffee County businesses, churches, and organizations are planning a Thanksgiving dinner for underprivileged and the aged in our community. Our desire is to serve an estimated 1,500 citizens. This event will take place Sunday, November the 16th, 2014, from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. at the Douglas Ware Center. And that dinner will be free to the public. To submit names for the shut-in or the elderly, please call 912-381-8657, no later than November the 10th. Further information, contact Sharon Spence, 912-260-0077, Wanda Edmondson, 912-327-0294, or Gina Laborde, 912-592-7910, or Yolanda Phillips, 393-5369, or you can contact me at 327-1453. So we thank